And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a surprise episode of the Love Gymnastics Network, hosted by Makayla Loves Gymnastics and Oscar. Um, I just want to get on for a brief little minute, just to have a little chitty chat, just to talk about some things, just to clear the air, just to let some shit be known. Oscar will get on when Oscar gets on. But until Oscar gets on, y'all have to deal with me and me rambling. How are you guys doing? So, I just want to make it very clear and very distinct for those who don't understand, because people seem to love to associate me with different people I'm supposed to be friends with, different people I'm supposed to be cool with. People would love to hold me accountable for the things that these people got going on. So I just want to make it abundantly clear to everybody. I'm going to keep repeating this while we're doing the show so people can understand this message. Over here on this show, on the only platform I have any kind of control over, any kind of say over, any kind of, I can kind of ask people, ooh, Fran, why are you tweeting this? Or, ooh, Fran, I think you should take this down because it's making the brand look bad. Are Oscar and Ezra. Outside of Oscar and Ezra, I don't have no control over what anybody else over the Gymternet post. Even with Oscar and Ezra, I don't have any control over what they post. I just feel like because we are a part of the same platform or whatever, I have the ability to go back and ask them, ooh, Fran, why did you post this? Or, ooh, Fran, this is making the show look bad. I think you should take this down. Outside of Oscar and Ezra, I, Makayla, have no control over what anybody else says, does, tweet, retweets. I don't have any control over it. Part two, do y'all want to make the association just because somebody watches my show and follows my show and I watches their show and I follow their show, somehow, some way, we are co-conspirators. Somehow, some way, we agree 100% on everything. And I refuse to let people constantly be putting that on my shoulders too. I'm just like you all. Just like you all are watching this show now, I don't everybody have access to watch this show. Everybody have access to comment. Everybody have access to communicate. Why? Because I do not believe in censorship. I believe people can say whatever the fuck they want to, and we can have discourse, we can have disagreement, and it can be civil, and then people can move on into their own separate spaces, and that be that. Once I realize people can't communicate in that level, I slowly back away from those people. Stop trying to tie me in with people and things that I do care about. I can't even sit up there and say I don't care about these people, but I have no control over what they say and what they do on their internet. And I've done this to me since I started posting gymnastics content, and god damn it, today is the day it stops. Stop tying me into the men I am friends with. I only have two co-hosts to this show at this current moment in time. If it was Oscar doing this shit, I could understand why y'all would be tagging me into the, like, damn, Makayla, this looks fucked up. Like, girl. I really, really, really think Langston is smart and intelligent. But also, I also think he take things too far. I 1000% agree with y'all. If y'all notice, if y'all actually notice, I've slowly been backing up. Not because I hate the man, not because I disagree with that man. It's because I refuse to let whatever that man got going on over there in Gymlandia universe affects what the fuck I got going on over here on Makayla Loves Gymnastics. This gentleman just popped up on like a couple of months ago. I've been an established brand over here, and then the gag is y'all made him the damn black voice of gymnastics, not me. So this is y'all doing. This is y'all motherfuckers doing, bitch. Y'all chose to make Gymlandia the black voice of gymnastics. Y'all chose to ignore Makayla Loves Gymnastics and chose to make Gymlandia the black voice of gymnastics. So, Gymternet, y'all eat that shit, bitch. Y'all sit up here and tell me, because I am trans, my box is the LGBTQ lane. And guess what, bitch? I'm finna ride that lane until the wheels motherfucking roll off, bitch. But y'all choose to make Gymlandia the black voice in the Gymternet. Bitch, y'all sit up there and continue to eat that damn decision. Again, I like that. I like Gymlandia. But again, like I said, I think he takes things a little bit too far. And I refuse to let what the hell Gymlandia got going on over there in the universe of Gymlandia affects what the hell I got going on over here at Makayla Loves Gymnastics. The same way I refuse to let what Addicts got going over there at damn Addicts at Night affect what the fuck I got going on over here at Makayla Loves Gymnastics. I stopped doing the show with Addicts because I just started to disagree so hardly with his shenanigans. I'm sorry that I like people that are unorthodox, but at the same time, I am not them. I am not them. Stop trying to make me accountable for what the fuck they got going on. Stop trying to make me accountable for what the fuck they do. Y'all act like we sit up there and have group chats about, yeah, girl, I'm gonna tweet this, girl, and you better defend this. I don't know. The same way y'all wake up and be shocked, I wake up and be the same. It's so bad now. The hell, I try to keep the drama down on my timeline so badly. The hell, I don't even see that shit. People send that shit to me, or the worst part is people tag me in the middle of the damn bullshit. Again, my name is Makayla and I love gymnastics. I can defend what the fuck come out of my mouth. I can kind of defend what the fuck comes out of Oscar's mouth. I can kind of defend what the fuck comes out of Ezra's mouth. Outside of that, don't ask me to defend shit. Don't ask me to explain shit. Don't ask me to why I feel. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just letting you know from this moment on, when you choose to do that, I'm no longer addressing shit. I'm just blocking, because I feel like now you always had an issue with me, and you're just using this to display your issue with me. If you have an issue with me, be big, bold, and bad enough to express your issue with me and tag me into that. Outside of that, leave me the entire fuck alone. I'm very trying to be very drama free. I understand though. I understand when I first got into the Gymternet, I came in guns. That's why I like Gymlandia, because I understand I kind of made those exact same mistakes. I kind of had to pivot. But I also understand that I am not that young man. And I cannot make him pivot. If he wants to be very controversial, That's him. That is him. That is his brand. That is for his choosing. Those are not decisions that I choose to make. I try to be very controversialist. I try to be, well, controversial, yes, but like drama free, yes. I try to be funny and amusing, not hateful and harmful. I've never called anybody a lean. I never did none of this shit. I'm not anti Sunisa Lee. Stop trying to make me be a part of that. Hi, Oscar. I'm sorry, I didn't even realize you was here, friend.
Hi. I was just listening and letting you say how you feel.
Oh, okay.
I think that
Go
everything
ahead.
you said is so valid. The majority of what you said is so valid, and people do need to respect that you're different people and you're not responsible for their actions.
Now, when me and Addis was doing the show together, I understood. I completely understood. And I had to eat that shit. I had to eat that shit each and every time I had to eat that shit because we was doing the show together. The second we stopped doing the show together, though, I no longer feel like I need to eat that shit. I no longer feel like I need to be an Addicts apologist. I no longer feel like I need to defend everything he does on the Gym Internet. We don't even follow each other anymore, you guys. So I don't even understand why you tag me into the shit Addicts got going on. Now, Langston is a different issue. But Langston is not a part of this show. We are friends. We are cool. We are associates. We are two Black gymnastics fans who kind of help each other out a little bit. He is not a member of this show. I'm not a member of his show. I would jump on his live sometimes and talk, but even when I jump on his lives, we sit up there and disagree about shit, and we just sit up there and talk about it and move on. Like, come on, people, come on. Like, I'm just very tired of that. I'm very tired of it. I'm not trying, and again, when Langston or Addicts look at this, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the people who try to make me accountable for y'all. So please understand the difference that I'm not talking about either one of you two. I'm talking about the people who's trying to make me accountable for your two's actions. I am just very sick of it.
I can understand why you feel that way.
Thank you. With that being said, how are you guys doing today?
Good. It's really warm in New York. It's in the 80s.
Oh my god, it's hot as fucking Florida. It's in the 90s.
It hasn't gotten this hot yet this year.
Once again, all of the people in the Midwest, Nisha, all of the people who live in the Midwest, are y'all okay? And once again, I know y'all having a horrible, deadly night of tornadoes. Once again, stay safe, stay weather aware. If you have to go hide somewhere, I understand. Go hide.
Yeah, I guess make sure you have a place to hide.
So today it's going to be a very freestyle type of show. We have no real topics that we want to get on. I just want to get on and say that real quick. But y'all see the title of the show. I want to really talk about the hottest topic on the Gym Internet, which is Sunisa Lee versus Gabrielle Douglas. Hell, while y'all all want to talk about it, let's motherfucking talk about it, bitch. Okay, I will say this. At this moment in time, I do not think that's not true. That's not true. I'm about to lie to my damn self. At this moment in time, I think the only pathway for both of these young ladies to be on this Olympic team together is one of them has to be an all-arounder and one of them has to be an event specialist. Now, if they're both trying to be all-arounders, there's no way for both of them to be on the team together. If they're both trying to be event specialists, there's no way for them to be on the team together.
What about if they're both doing all around programs, but one of them, the one who's has a lower all around score, their bars and beam is good enough to take them as a specialist.
Well, I mean, that's kind of, yeah, that's same
A
premise,
loophole. Okay.
but same premise. I'm not saying that. Okay, okay. I hear what you're saying, and I now understand what I said and how it sounded. I'm sorry.
No, it's
Uh,
fine. You didn't
they
say anything
both can
wrong.
do the all around, but I'm saying they both can't be chosen for the team to do the all around unless Charlize implodes. And do we expect that to happen? Anybody? No. So one of them have to be the third or second challenging Charlize as an all arounder. And then the second one has to be an event specialist. And sadly, for us as gymnastics fans, both of these young ladies' strengths and weaknesses are very similar. Are they the same? No. But are they similar? Yes. So it's like one of them isn't Jay Carey and one of them isn't Gabby Douglas. You know, they're both, one is Gabby Douglas and one is Sunisa Lee. Their best events are bars and beam. It's like, it's very hard to take both of them. So, but it's possible though. That's the issue. It is very, 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 very possible. And it's also very, 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 very possible that neither one of them makes the damn team.
Right. They have to show a lot of improvement. What's what's distinguishing them from Sky? That Sky might have a second ball?
Sky's in, but see, people not even including Sky into the conversation. So I'm just having the conversation that everybody's having. And it's Gabby versus Sudi, and Gabby versus Sudi, and can they both make the team together? If they both make the team, and if they both make the team as all arounders, that would mean Charlize isn't doing the all around. I mean, I'm not opposed to that, but I don't think that's the most realistic of. I mean, anything is realistic, but I don't think that's the most likely to happen. I think
That they're both beating Charlize in the all around?
yeah, for both of them to be beating Charlize and all around, I don't think that's. I mean, it's possible. Anything is possible, but
That would
likely
be epic if they could turn up that hard in such a short period of time with so much doubt.
that would mean both of them are doing routines that we have. Even Gabby, the routines that we saw. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. Even the routines that we saw from Gabby about a month ago were fake, and she has other routines in the work. Like that's.
What? Are you saying it's not possible? Or it's just a big ask?
I mean, it is. I mean, it's a big ass. It's a big, big, big ass. And I will sit up here and say, as a Gabby Douglas stan, I feel like Sunisa's path is it's easier. I'm not saying it's easy. I don't think either path is easy. I'm saying because she just competed, it's easier to see them picking Sunisa over Gabby right now.
I
It's
agree.
easy. It's easy for them to be like, it's easy for them to make the Gabrielle story to be the Chelsea Memo story of this quad, and Gabby is just playing around with the sport as for attention. Not like her, but like USA Gymnastics is using her comeback for attention, and they really don't really think she has any kind of hope of making this team. That USA Gymnastics is good for doing shit like that.
I definitely think USAG doesn't seems like they don't want Gabby on this team. I also see the way I see things. I feel like Gabby's closer to getting the all around spot than Suni is, and Suni is closer to getting the specialist spot than Gabby is right now. And I think Suni's closer to that where she needs to be to in that role versus Gabby in that all around role.
Because the thing is, we seen Sony do a DTY one time in a video training for social media. We never even seen Suni do a DTY in college. She was trying to learn how to do a chung. But we haven't seen any floor routines. We haven't seen her put a whole floor routine together at all. Like, we haven't even seen her try floor. Like, not even a dance through. So,
Right. So that automatically puts Gabby closer to being an all around.
correct.
And then I just said that because Suni's scores that she's gotten on bars and beam are higher than Gabby's.
Correct. But also, people need to calm down because Gabby only had one shot. Suni has had what? She did classics last year. She did national last year. She did Winter Cup this year. Suni's just competed more.
Mm-hmm.
She just has more scores in the bank. It's just a fact. Like, people don't like that fact. And again, like I said yesterday's show, I can sit up here and take the argument of y'all don't agree with what Suni scored nationally. I can sit up there and say I don't agree with some of these balance beam scores too.
Speaking of Chungs, did you see Kamara Williams' Chung?
No, that's what you. Let me look at it now.
She said it's the first one she's ever really tried.
All right, come. Oh, ma'am. I mean, that's not a bad attempt.
No, I've seen worse.
She gets decent block, and for that to be the first time she's ever even tried it, like, y'all better be scared for the next quad if she's really going for Olympic tees.
Did Rebecca Andrade, did she compete at Chung before the Tokyo Olympics?
Oh, excuse me. Did she do what?
Did she compete her Chung ball before the Tokyo Olympics?
No, I think she debuted it in Tokyo.
So insane to think about.
Oh, excuse me. Give me 1 second, you guys.
Who's gonna debut their Chung at Paris? The idea of someone, a top all-arounder, actually having it, and especially a non-American gymnast. It's crazy how much that vault can really help your competitiveness in terms of all around. When did the live start? 25 minutes ago? Nobody's gonna bring up Chung. Who's gonna bring a Chung?
At the Olympics, an American.
No, non-American. But they are an all-arounder, not a vaulter.
Under this quad, nobody.
Where would Rebecca have? What would her Olympics have been like if she just had her, I guess, a Lopez and a DTY, or even an Amanar, but she was DTYing in the all around.
I think she still probably would have came in second to Suni. Suni probably would have won by. It would have been a lot easier of a win for Suni, but I don't think it would have affected her that much.
Oh, okay.
Didn't she win her world title with a DTY?
Yeah, I was thinking more about her how it helped her become more competitive in the all around. She did. I don't think she's done an Amanar at Worlds ever.
I don't think so either. I think she played for Amanars for the Olympics. I think you're right.
Well, she did them at World Cups in the Tokyo Quad, like 2017, 18. What about an American all-arounder who's going to debut their Chung?
Maybe Sky, maybe Jordan, maybe Addison.
How likely do you think it is that Sky ends up competing 2 vaults?
I used to didn't think she needed it, but now I think she might.
What? You thought she needed it, and now you think she might?
I didn't
What?
think she needed it beforehand. Now I think she might need it.
Oh, okay. Well, she was doing it all season. I don't want to make it sound like her Lopez. Like she's not. It wouldn't be so random if she did a Lopez at the next competition. And I don't think anyone did 2 vaults at Winter Cup. But I could be wrong.
I don't think so either.
It's so sad that Georgia Godwin, an Australian gymnast, she has an injury and she won't be able to compete in the Olympics. Bless you.
Thank you. I'm so sorry. My allergies just kicked up.
Oh, I can so relate. It's been like nonstop for 3 weeks for me. But Georgia Godwin, I'm sad about that. She was like instrumental in helping Australia qualify a team to these Olympics. So it's gonna leave a big hole in the Australian team. Kalia Lincoln posted a video of her Moors on, it looked like a regular floor. I saw a pretty big leg separation. I saw a pretty big pike down. Those are things that can be fixed. I don't think it's worth it because of the way the skills are valued right now. It's only a tenth more than doing a double tucked, which is, yeah, say that again. And the full twisting double layout, which she did last season. Nisha, do you think she should do it? Because she's not going to do all 3 tumbles. It did look better than before. I agree.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. My allergies just started kicking up.
I'm so sorry. Do you have an antihistamine?
I just took one.
Okay. Remember
Oh,
when I was like blowing my nose the other day so much?
that was just it's weird.
Do you want to cut the show to
No,
handle that?
we can continue. We can continue.
Okay.
Um, I
I
really
think
feel like people are making a bigger deal out of the Sunni and Gabby thing than I think it's necessarily need to be. Like, it is what it is. One person is going either they both are going to make the team, one of them are going to make the team, or neither one of them are going to make the team. Like,
and that's how it is for every.
it would be sad and disappointing if Gabby don't make the team, but it's not unheard of. What other injuries would you be sad of if they happen? Like,
No.
oh yeah, that was very, very messy. I'm so sorry.
No, I actually had the thought today because I was thinking of all the gymnasts who won't be able to compete in Paris, who probably would have been selected by their country if they had been healthy. And I was like stunned that China doesn't really have any big injuries yet. And then I was like, oh, maybe they're just saving them for the next 80 days or whatever. That's what I'd be most upset about if one of the critical Chinese girls got injured.
I would be upset if one of the top American girls got hurt.
Yeah, right after I said what I said, I thought that, but I'm like, I don't know. That's where
I'll be
my
right
brain went. So I think it's telling me something. Me and Makayla were talking about how we think Connor is in a better spot than others. Um, yeah, I'm kind of expecting good things from her. And I think that she's definitely in the talks for a spot on the team. I don't know if I guess it's the all around spot. I would be really sad if Rebecca got injured. I think right now, I feel like of those three, Kayla, Leanne, and Jordan, in this very moment, I would say Kayla DiCello, even though she's my least favorite of those three. Gymnastics, like not personally. And I think it's mainly because of the upgrade she's shown this season. If Leanne was able to show upgrades, maybe that she's been training, we don't know, she would be ahead of Kayla, like she has been every other season, in my opinion. Jordan, similar thing, injury, and I guess she had a less good last season. So that's kind of fresh in my mind. I want redemption for her. And I personally feel like she needs to prove herself more than Kayla. Kayla's proven herself by competing and competing upgrades.
Definitely. But see, like Jordan Childs is another one of those gymnasts that I think is also ahead of Gabby at this moment in time.
Well,
And I think
yeah, just going off of um, her performances last season, and the fact that she hasn't implied that she's like regressed or anything. Like she just was injured and she's coming back. There's no reason to believe she isn't where she was last season, the way I see it.
like the issue for Gabby is beyond Sunni. Like Gabby have a lot of people like Kayla, Leanne. Those are also people that Gabby needs to beat. Whereas Suni, I don't know how to. She needs to. She's
She
in a different.
needs to be like first or within a tenth of Shilese if Shilese is beating her on bars.
Correct. Like that's like Suni has a different. I feel like USA Gymnastics and it's not fair. I'm not saying that it's fair. I'm just saying that this is just the sense I get. I feel like USA Gymnastics is willing to give Suni chances that they're not willing to give Gabby for whatever reason. I don't even think it's really racism as so much as I just don't think they like Gabby and her mom that damn much. I heard you talk about something about Kalia Lincoln while I was having my allergy attacks.
Yes,
Oscar.
I was just talking about her mores that she showed, and it was like on a real floor. I think the last time she posted her working on it was like a rod floor, and I said there was like a noticeable leg separation and a noticeable pike down, and I don't think she should compete it because it's only a tenth more than the double tucked and the full twisting double layout.
Yeah,
But
it
she
was
was
kind of
already
it's kind of on the pipe down side of things.
right.
It's it's kind of on the pipe down side of things. But so is her Chuso. So
Even though she's piking it down, I don't think she's landing with a low chest.
agreed. But I do think though they might because like I'm so scared they're gonna devalue her Chuso, but I don't think they would devalue this.
No, me neither. But I don't think they would devalue her Chusa.
I think it's very close. I think it just depends on the judge. If I was a judge, I would. If I was a judge, I absolutely would. And me and Oscar would be sitting down there on the judging panel throwing heads. Like Oscar would be like,
Conference.
"You are crazy."
Right. Credit the skill, just take the deduction. But I don't like that technique. I prefer the full in. Or wait, she does a full in, but
Yeah,
when they flare their hips, like Jordan and Jade used to do.
yeah. My favorite full end technique is definitely the way Jordan Childs does it,
Mm-hmm.
and my favorite full out technique is the way Simone does it.
What does Rebecca do? She does a full out.
I think she does a full out.
It's pretty nice.
She pipes down ever so slightly, ever so slightly towards the air.
And then she sticks it.
A lot, or go out of bounds. It's one or the other.
I don't think you can. I thought that the judges can only take up to 3/10 on a wolf turn.
It depends if they count it as a fall.
Someone was talking about Kalia's getting most of her deductions being from her arms on her wolf turn shape. No, not her arms. The whole shape of her wolf turn. I made up the arm thing. Sorry. I don't
I
think
mean,
that's going to be more than 3/10.
it's actually okay.
Yeah, I like her wolf turn. She's like very smooth, and she always gets the triple.
I tell you who my favorite wolf turn is though of this quad is that damn Jocelyn Robinson. I love it. I love the timing of it to that floor music. Jocelyn, do not change your damn floor music. I don't give a damn if Alicia D'Amato is using it and winning medals with that music. You own that music, girl. It's your music. She's using your music.
Even though Alice used it first.
Even though Alicia used it first.
Were you surprised that the Italians didn't put Alice on floor in the team final at Euros? They put up Elisa Iorio instead.
I think they finally did something smart.
Yeah, it was so unlike them.
It was so unlike them. But it was finally something smart. It finally was like, okay, damn, Alice, we can't break you now. Like, okay, let's make smarter decisions. Like, if you don't have to do floor, why do floor? Like with Asia, I'm pretty sure they wish they would have just kept her out of your Chinko full and doing a double tuck ending with a double pike until the Olympic Games.
Even though the injury happened on the double tuck on floor.
Damn. But I think she if I'm we rewatching that floor routine, I know the injury actually happened on the last pass, but I think she kind of tweaked something on that opening pass. Like she landed very on that damn Chuso.
That's kind of how Georgia Villa got injured in 2021. Like she was really short on her full in, her first pass, and then she just kept going, even though she was hurting. And each pass was worse and worse. The double tuck dismount. She was in tears. Days before the Olympics.
They need to teach those girls. Well, they need to teach those girls when you really feel like something is wrong to stop. Like,
Right. But the culture has been for so long.
Yeah, that's what I
Don't
was about
stop
to say. It's
no matter what.
what
No
we
matter
teach them.
what. Do not stop.
Yeah.
Remember that girl that gymnast in Australia, excuse me, who like landed on her neck, and her first instinct, she said in the interview, she was like paralyzed. I have to get up and continue the routine, even though she couldn't feel her feet.
That's crazy.
Well, at the same time, she didn't finish the routine. Asia, right?
She did,
I thought
but
she didn't finish it. Are you sure?
I think she stopped after.
The double top.
But that was the last tumbling pass.
Oh, okay.
She should have stopped after the damn low landing on the full twist and double layout.
Right.
And why did they have her going for a full twist and double layout and not just a regular double layout or maybe a full in pike or something like that?
I think it's reckless.
Why isn't Alice trying to Chuso now too? Wasn't she doing a double double?
She does a syllabus, not, and then Manila is trying to do a chuso.
Okay. Yeah, I absolutely believe the full twist and double layout is harder than the double double. I mean, I'm not a gymnast. I'm sure for some people it's that same, but it just looks harder. Like more people are able to get the damn syllabus around easier than they are the full twist and double layout.
I think both of the Gadarovas competed double doubles before they competed chusos.
Yes. Yes. Um,
Kalia did a double double before Chuso. Sky did a Chuso before and before her double double. Never
yeah,
forget her double double.
it was horrible. I'm glad she knew.
That was insane. But I
It
did see her like her training it better at the competitions. It was just the competition ones were insane.
was, my sky, my sky. You are just not a. I'm not gonna say you're not a tumbler. It's just the traditional full twist and double layouts and double twist and double backs. They're just not up your alley, girl. You are a combination girl. You gonna hit us with a front layout, double front, punch front. And then second tumbling pass should be a poker pie Ava. And then hit us with the last tumbling pass like a front full through to a full end. And I think that's be more in your wheelhouse.
How do you think it's changed the way that the gymnasts, the top girls in the US, they talk about their personal goals in terms of competitions versus say in the Beijing or London quads? More or less people walking around saying, I wanna win.
I think more. I think under the Caroli era, I think more people. I think they were more honest, where they would be like, "I think you have a shot. You have no shot. I think you have a shot. You have no shot." I think under this group of people, I think more people feel like they have more of a shot than I feel like they actually do.
That's a good way to put it.
I kind of feel like because certain national team coordinators grew up under the Caroli era, they kind of feel like some of the things that the Carolis did was cruel.
Mm-hmm.
But in hindsight, I feel like what they are doing is cruel by like the Carolis always took about 12, 15 girls to trials, but they always let you know that about 7 girls had a chance. Everybody else is just going to trials. I
Is it?
feel like under
Oh, sorry.
this, uh,
No, sir. You keep going, please.
yeah, I feel like under this leadership of USA Gymnastics, I feel like every single person who makes it to trial are gonna believe they have a chance to make the team.
Ooh. Okay. But based off of what we said yesterday, is that wrong? We showed how a lot of these girls could make the team. I guess not entirely because there are locks for the team, and that
That's the
narrows
issue.
it down.
That's the issue. That's the issue with this team. If you're gonna go in this team and you tell Charlize and Simone, y'all bitches aren't locked and everybody have a shot, I guess it would make more sense with how they're doing it. But Charlize and Simone are locked, so there's 3 other spots, right? So by them forcing everybody to be all arounders, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. I
Mm-hmm.
really wish they would be like, look, certain people need to focus on certain events because, bitch, we already have 2 all-arounders. Just need one more. Jay's doing vault and floor. We need a bars beam somebody in the third all-arounder. That's the goal. Like I really just wish they would be upfront and honest like that.
So that's how it is in terms of making the team, the Olympic team. But what about people, individual gymnasts wanting individual Olympic medals?
I would look at them and be like, you have to outvault Jade, Jordan. Like, fuck your bars, fuck your beam. You have to outvault Jade. Like,
I was
that's your
asking, like, do you think the girls, the gymnasts, want they dream, they're desiring individual Olympic medals as much as they used to? Do you think
more so.
Sky is like, I'm gonna win a medal, not just make this team?
More so because I feel like the expectations is now greater with the Simone Biles on the team.
But at this, what does that mean? But also, it's harder to win an individual medal now with Simone around since she takes half the spots.
Very true, but if you make the team, like if you're a beam specialist, you are expected to make the team and be able to medal on beam. Like you're just not
Mhm.
going there to be like, hey, I'm helping the team on beam. Everybody will look at it as a waste of spot, in my opinion.
Right. So wait, just why did you say that in response to what I said? What did I say?
You were saying like, do I feel like people feel like they're trying to win a medal at the Olympics, not just making the team? And I feel like that should be the goal is to win a medal at the Olympics, not just making the team.
Right. Okay. So they have managed their expectations. They know it. They need to be that good in order to even get in that role in that spot.
Correct.
Okay. I'm slow sometimes. Sorry, I rewatch the show sometimes, and you have to you explain things to me like 3 times. But I get it.
um, I think the team can. Okay, so if it's not going to be Simone, Charlize, and Jade as the three locks, well, Charlize and Jade as the two locks besides Simone, whoever the other, you have to then like pick the team around that same construction, right? Don't I really fear that they're going to sit up there and be like, Jade Carey didn't come in top five at all around, so we're not going to pick her, right? So we're going to be like Simone Salis, Kayla Vitello, Leanne Wan, Sunisa Lee. I mean, and that would be a good team. Don't get me wrong. You're just leaving so many holes because Kayla DeCello and Leanne Wan are essentially the same person. None of these girls can vault other than Simone. I mean, Leanne has two vaults, but I mean, her damn Lopez always get downgraded internationally to a Poca Paeva, so
She wouldn't. That's not what's keeping her from medaling on vault, though. Let's be real.
I mean, I'm not saying that's keeping her from medaling on vault, but I'm just saying those are her two vaults. Like, I mean, she would make finals probably, but medal, no.
If she's not super country,
By who?
Kayla with her Mustafna.
Oh yeah, that's right. Kayla DeCello is working on two vaults. I'm so sorry, Kayla DeCello. I'm so sorry, friend. I'm so sorry. I absolutely.
Or Shilese, she brings back her souk fall.
Charlie Stoopful probably would two per country Leanne out of all. I know, probably.
I know Charlize could do such a pretty double twisting souk. Mm.
I don't understand why Team USA. Well, when your arming, when your when your DTY score is high as the Americans, why learn other vaults? That's them Chinese girls who can't push the damn springboard to do your chinkos. They have to learn how to do sukaharas.
It's wild how different it is. Everyone did a Yurchenko at the American Classic, and I can't think of There definitely were gymnasts who did Yurchenko's at Chinese nationals, but I can't think of one. I don't want to say, I can't confidently say there were none. That's all I meant.
I mean, they just can't compress the springboard hard enough to do your Chinko vaults. Like, and then you know what, Team China, I'm glad they gave up on the Yurchenko vaults too, because
Wait, I'm being so super slow. Oh, Yushan does a Yurchenko full. Zhou
a lot of
Yatsin
them
does
do
a
Yurchenko
Yurchenko
full.
full.
But I mean,
Yeah.
they're very piped around. Like even the ones who do Yurchenko fulls, they might as well do soup fulls because I mean, they look the same in the air.
Completely. Please excuse me. Gymnastique. Thank you. Oh yeah, they have a double, a Yurchenko double. Say you.
But your point is still valid that they don't do as many Yurchenko vaults as like everybody else traditionally does because they just can't compress to their springboard hard enough to do them.
Exactly.
But the Sukahara vaults aren't that great either. But one
No.
year, Team China is going to step onto the scene with three beautiful Sukahara double twists, and everybody's going to be gagged.
When is that? Like, why do you say that?
Because they're going to keep, if they're going to keep this, eventually they're going to get somebody who's going to know how to do these vaults right. Like, eventually.
There are two girls who did them at nationals, and then there was a third gymnast, Jong Jin, used to do one. She did a full at nationals, but they're not gonna put all three on the team.
Maybe one year China's gonna have another Chung Fei type girl who's gonna be that vault floor girl and gonna have the world's gagged.
I wouldn't rule it out. Anything is possible.
Maybe one year China's gonna have that ultimate gymnast that can do a 6-2 bar routine, a 6-2 beam routine, like a 6-3 floor, and like a damn 5.6 vault. One day China's gonna have that girl. You take Chung Fei and you take Li Ya and you put them together as one gymnast, and she's gonna shut the world down. She's gonna shut the world down.
Is she beating Mo Huilan in the 10.0?
Oh, Mo Wee Long was that type of gymnast. One day they're gonna have another Mo Wee Long. One day they're gonna have that all around girl who's not gonna fall on every event though. That's their issue because when they do have somebody that's an all arounder, they is inconsistent as a motherfucker.
I was looking for this classic in 2004 where Chelsea performed that we were talking about
In
yesterday.
the American Cup.
Was it? Okay, that's what I thought it must have been.
Chelsea was already hurt by classics. So we spent a good hour talking about that. I have a secondary topic. Okay.
Great. Okay.
I want to go back in time a little bit with everybody. Go back into your memory bank. Not that long ago, only 3 years ago. I want us to really think about how the 2021 lead up into the Olympics happened. I want to really go think about how people who we thought were going to make the team did, people who we thought weren't going to make the team did, and how each competition changed the landscape of the way that the team eventually got picked, if that made sense to you.
Can you say it one more time?
Uh,
Can you say it one more time, the last part?
I want to just go back in time and talk about how the 2021 team got picked, how like Winter Cup, Classic, Nationals, and Trial, how each different competition changed the landscape of how the perception of the team was going to be picked.
Okay. I have
So let's
certain
start.
I have
Okay,
memories.
perfect. So let's start with the first competition of 2021. After COVID happened, we had Winter Cup. Now, what I remember from Winter Cup is Jordan Childs came and shut shit down.
What about the friendship and solidarity games? Those were irrelevant.
They weren't
Shilese went to those and Sophia Butler.
it weren't relevant. Nobody gave it up. We just talked about Winter Cup. I remember after Winter Cup, everybody was like, "Well, damn, Jordan Childs is gonna make the Olympic team," and even I was still like, "Come on, you guys, this is the first competition of the year. Like, I mean, we hope so for Jordan, but like, come on." Plus, she didn't really have no competition here. Like, come on. And everybody was like, "No, girl, Jordan's gonna make the team," and I'm like, "We'll see." Do you remember having opinions after Winter Cup?
Yeah, I don't remember being like, oh, she's definitely on the team. I remember watching it with someone who isn't a gymnastics fan, and they were like, wow, like she did really good. And they keep talking about how she's never been this good before. Like, she's not always this good. Like, she looks the most in control. She had the cleanest four routines of all the gymnasts. So she stood out in those ways to me and to the person I was watching. I knew that like she had never looked that complete in competition, or not in a long time at least.
Mhm.
So I was excited, and it was like a treat to start off the Olympic season. I would say to be like, oh, people are about to turn up in ways that we can't even predict or comprehend or imagine. I
Absolutely.
remember also, can I talk about other gymnasts like
Yes,
Connor
yes. Sir.
McLean? People were really excited for Connor, and I think she showed up and she like had falls, I want to say. Do you remember if she fell or not? I think she
I
fell on
don't
her
remember
layout
Connie
on
being
beam.
at World Cup that year, but
Let me check. Maybe Nisha knows.
I think she was at Winter Cup. I think she pulled out of Classic. That's when she pulled out.
That sounds right to me.
That sound.
Shilese was second at American Cup, and I could never have told you that.
At Winter Cup?
At Winter Cup, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
She had a 55.1, and Jordan was in first ahead of her with a 57.05.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm looking for Connor. Jade Carey did the all around, and she was 16th. No. She didn't do the all around. Suni did bars and beam, and she was first on bars, third on beam. Connor did vaults and beam. She did not. Does not look like she fell on either. She got 14th on both.
Okay.
Sky did beam and floor. She was first on beam. She won beam with a 14.5, and she got a 12.6 on floor. Lori
Sky beat
Hernandez was there. Sky beat who?
Sky beat Connor on Beam that day?
By half a point. Connor was fourth with a 14. Poor lawyer, you have such a good memory about the 2021 season. Do you wanna?
Oh my god, he's coming. Oh my god, I'm not looking at the comment sections. Hold on. Let me look at the comment.
Right, Misha, you're right. Connor's goal was never 2021. I just remember the Nasty and Tim being like, she could step up and make this team and seize this opportunity. And then she kind of, I don't know, it seemed like it was too much pressure, too not perfect timing. And she had issues with her coaches, we later learned.
So,
Are you gonna, what are you doing?
I was just going to my YouTube channel so I could see what people were saying. Um,
I want to know what poor lawyer has to say.
oh, okay. Um,
Oh, Riley McCust. Was she there?
I don't, I don't
Is
think
this where
Riley
she
was.
got injured?
No, she got injured at Classics. I don't think Riley was at Winter Cup.
Oh, right. It was like the GK Classic.
So I do remember everybody was really being hyped upon Jordan. I do remember people was like Connor and Sky, but I remember also after Winter Cup, the great debate was should Connor and Sky even be eligible for the Olympic Games. I do remember that.
Wait, guess what Jordan got on beam? Want to guess Jordan's? Wait, do you want to guess all of Jordan's scores?
Okay, Jordan was on fire at Winter Cup, so I think on beam she had.
I'll go
Okay, let
off.
me think. What was a good score last quad? A good beam score last quad was like 14 something, close to 15. Okay, so maybe Jordan scored like a 14-7.
What was her D score?
I think she was trying this full in at this time. I think maybe like a 6-5.
She had a 6-2 and an 8-3 execution. So she was second on beam with the 14-5.
Oh wow, okay.
Want to guess her other event scores?
Sure. I know on floor she almost fell or
Oh, really?
did
On
fall.
what?
Huh?
What did she almost fall on floor?
Either I think she was trying to do a pike Arabian double front and then they took it out after there. I think. But I know
Yeah,
she's still.
sorry.
I'm trying to think. Okay, what was a good floor score last quad? A good floor score last quad was like.
Jordan also was showing upgrades. It was exciting. She debuted her aerial layout step out, her full in on beam. This might have been her Chuso debut.
No, I think she. Hmm. I don't know when she debut her too far. Actually, that's a good thing to think about. But okay, so I'm guessing Jordan scored a 14 on floor.
She scored lower than that. She got a 5-7 D score, a 7-9 E score, and a 13-6, and she won floor.
Wow. Okay. I do remember her falling on floor though at Winter Cup.
I don't think she could have fallen and gotten that score and won floor.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry, then.
No, I don't know, but
Maybe a
like
big step out of bounds. I do remember an error on floor though. Maybe a really low
probably a
landing.
wolf turn.
Probably. Probably like always.
Okay.
Then
Yeah, go through.
vault was worth your Chinko double was worth 5.7 that quad. So I'm thinking she scored like a 14.8. No, that's too high. Like a
Close.
14,
It started from a 5.4.
14. Yeah, 14.8.
Try 14.9.
Okay.
She won that too. She
And
outscored
then
Shilese by 3.5 tenths on vault. That's kind of crazy.
Jordan and Charlize always was like second tier gymnast that quad, and then for whatever reason, starting at Winter Cup, Jordan started to turn up.
I think the move to WCC paid off because she already looked better in 2019, so she just had
Mhm.
more time to get
And on
better.
bars, I think for 15-1.
Oh my gosh, that's way too high.
A
That would have
14-1.
won like the silver medal at the Olympics.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I'm overscoring bars. Maybe. Okay. What? Okay. How about this, girl? What's a good bar score now? Like a 14-5, 14-7.
That's a really
Oh,
good bar score.
so maybe like a 14-5.
She got a 14.05 with a 570 score, 835 E score, and she was fourth.
So right around where she's scoring now. Okay.
Charlize was third on bars with a 5.985 14.4.
A switch ring for Jordan Child on floor. Oh, okay. Maybe on floor. Maybe on floor.
What? No, I didn't know that she did that either.
Um, that was crazy. I'm like Jordan Child.
I'm
Switch
like, do
ring.
we need to watch the routine?
I'm telling you, like switch ring. Jordan Child. And they
So
say
what
go
was
look
the
at it.
next?
What's that?
I'll look for it now. What was the next meet? The GK Classic?
The GK Classics. And this was the meet that Simone Biles debuted the Biles 2 vault to your Cinco double pipe. And that's all everybody was talking about. So I'm pretty sure nobody remembers nothing else that happened in that competition. Maybe
I
poor
think
Lord.
this is the one that I thought Suni flopped at the Winter Cup, but I think she flopped at the GK Classic. And I think Riley McCusker injured herself at the GK Classic.
Poor Lord
And I
said
think Connor fell.
Poor Lord
Huh?
said Riley did 3 events at Winter Cup. She got a 14.65 with a downy pat, but fell on her wolf turn, and put her hands down on her dismount on beam.
Oh, wait. They think she did compete at the Winter Cup, but she got injured there. She was 17. So she didn't go to the Classic. Oops.
Are you
Sorry.
sure it was at Winter Cup and not at Classes, poor lawyer?
I'm sure because I'm looking at the results.
Oh, so she did get in there at Winter Cup.
She did not compete floor. But I don't know if that means she got injured there. Let me look at the Classics results and see if she's there.
I really don't remember Riley McCusker at the Winter Cup, poor lawyer. Like, you gonna make me look up this competition for it.
Oh, she was definitely there. She was 17th. I mean, she didn't do the all around, so that means nothing. Sorry. She was 10th on vault with a 14.050, second on bars with a 14.65, and 19th on beam with a 12.6.
So it's Winter Cup that she got injured, and then she only was able to do bars from that moment forward. Okay. Okay, see? Look, this is why it's
No,
good
no,
to go
no,
back
no,
and
no, 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 no. Sorry to interrupt you. I feel like it's important enough. She got a 14.4 on vault at the GK Classic and didn't do any other events. So that's where she must have gotten injured.
Ah, aha,
Her first event.
I knew I wasn't crazy. So Riley, she must have only did her Chico full at Winter Cup then. Fuck it, Oscar, can you pull up the damn videos? I'm so sorry. I know you wasn't expecting to do all this tonight.
I have Jordan's floor from Winter Cup.
Okay, let's do that first. I want to see the switch ring because I don't remember it. I don't remember. I didn't even know Jordan Charles had that much back flexibility to do ring positions. Floor.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Okay. I watched back one video and I was listening and no one else could hear anything. It was cringe.
Ooh,
she didn't make either. It was a double and
okay, that was beautiful.
have one door. One night.
Oh wow, she did used to do it. Oh, Jordan Charles, I'm so sorry. Gina, I'm Gina. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Gina. Gina, cut the cameras. I'm trying to bring it back. Gina, cut the cameras.
I feel like I remember people getting mad at Cecile about this on Twitter. Am I making it up?
I don't remember. I don't remember Jordan ever doing this. So I'm.
The ghost.
I don't understand why the girls do these switch rings on floors. Like, are they getting those counted?
That looks so good.
Wow, that was way better than what she did at the Olympics.
Right, she didn't fall.
Wow. Those wolf turns in that ring league though, that was a choice. Those wolf jumps in those ring leagues were a choice.
Which event do you want to see, Riley?
I want to see what the hell she did on Beam.
Okay, at the Winter Cup, where she fell. This is when her and Jade were like sisters.
Yeah. Oh, no, she fell for real. Okay.
thought she did a layout. Didn't she do a layout?
I don't remember. I always thought she did a layout step out. She was doing a back handspring layout at one point in time. You're right.
And I'm like, if it wasn't here at this one competition, she did beam before she got injured. When was it? Like 2019? Was it with Maggie? Maybe?
Ryder Custer of Arizona Sunrays.
Okay. Did you want to see another routine, or should we talk about the classic or the next meet after the classic?
If you want to play Emma's routine, we can play it.
That's not what I was doing. We can watch it if you want.
You don't have to.
I know. I'm like, do you want to?
We can. I remember this routine, and I'm like, Kim, what the fuck are you doing? Why do you have this girl doing all of this difficulty? Oh,
Your reaction was pretty funny.
and she was just coming off of an injury too. I remember like thinking like, wow, y'all, okay, I'm good with winter cut. I'm good with winter cut. Ooh, Emma, that was not good. Ooh, it's not that it wasn't good. It was just scary looking.
That's a good question. Why were there more Olympic alternates at those Olympics than in other ones? Were there, or did it just feel that way to me and other people?
I think somebody just answered because of COVID. If anybody got sick, they had people to swap them out with.
They're very lucky if that's true.
Yeah. So the next competition we had was classics. I don't remember what the hell it was called during that time. It's now called core
GK.
class. And this is when Say Simone debuted the Yurchenko double pipe. And but she also, I think, no, was this the competition she did? No. No, that was way beforehand.
She fell
Riley
on
did
bars.
vault. Riley also did vault, and this is the time when she jacked up her ankle and destroyed her career. Um, what else happened at GK Classics? I think Morgan was here.
Simone, I think, fell on her pirouette on bars. Jordan Childs basically replicated her Winter Cup performance and got a 57-1, and she was second after Simone.
Yes.
So
And
she
everybody was
improved.
like, and now I was starting to be like, okay, Jordan Childs, okay, you look good, girl. We ain't playing with these girls.
Kayla
Yes,
DiCello was third.
Suni
And
fell a bunch of times on bars here, I think.
I think she just fell once, and she like fell. She tried to do her Bahar wash to Maloney for the first time, and on the swing back, she let go. She peeled, and she did like a scary front flip onto the mat.
And at
She
this
got a
point in time, go ahead.
she got a 13.5 on bars and was 10th, and she got a 13.35 on beam and was 8th.
And at this point in time, y'all was like, "Ooh, Sunisa not gonna make the Olympic team, girl. She not ready, girl. This bar routine too hard. Water it down."
And she didn't do vault or floor.
Y'all was like, "How can
It's
Suni
so
make it to the Olympics
similar.
if she don't have vault and floor? She's not even an all arounder no more. We need somebody who can do 4 events."
Oh my
It was a
gosh,
lot of
true.
discourse. It was a lot of discourse after this damn GK classic. It was so much discourse because before GK classic, I was like, "We don't need Suni. We have Roddy McCusker." And then when Riley got hurt after GK class, it was like, "Oh my God, we need Suni so badly. She needs to make this bar routine, but she needs to also do vault and floor. Oh my God, what we gonna do?"
Jade Carey also did bars and beam only. Morgan Hurd did beam and floor. Chelsea Mammal did vault and beam. Laurie Hernandez did vault and beam. Makayla Skinner did vault.
And after GK class 6, how do you remember how? What do you remember how you felt like the team was going to be picked from after GK class 6, or who you was leaning toward?
Wait, I don't remember Aaliyah beating Leanne and Sky in the all around. They all did all around.
I can see it.
Aaliyah Finnegan was 5th and Grace was 4th. I remember being like definitely noticing the scores Kayla DiCello was getting and Grace, because Grace was like not hitting the way she was hitting in 2018, I guess, and to a lesser extent 19. I was like upset that Leanne was not doing her best either.
Somebody said Leanne had slayed Beam at that competition. Can we please play it?
Yeah, she was second on beam with a 14.45.
Are you sure Suni got a 14-2 on bars? I remember Suni falling on bars. I mean a 15-2 on bars. I'm so sorry.
Did I say that?
No, in the comment section.
Suni got a 13.5 at the classic.
Sorry.
American classic.
Now, American Classic, I don't know about, so I'm gonna skip that.
What'd you say? What'd you say about American classic?
I don't remember nothing from that competition. Skipping it.
I'm gonna look at the results. I don't. Nothing's coming right now, but maybe it will trigger memories.
Okay, Leanne.
I think this was Angry Bean because she got an 11-7 on bars. Do you think she should have taken out those rings in 2021? Makayla? Hello? Oh, it's just me. Okay, Makayla did freeze. Or it looks that way to me. Oh, that was so disappointing when Leanne, what did she do? Was it on her dismount, I think, at Nationals this year? She could have taken the gold from Haley Bryant, right? Right, Nisha? But it didn't go that way. Does anyone remember what happened at the American Classic? I'm gonna look for the results now. I hope it's not bad weather. Do you think that's what happened? Oh, sorry, guys. My phone died. Suni slayed the American Classic. She fell in the finals on beam. Suni almost broke her ankles. So she slayed, but she almost broke her ankles. Was this the first time that she competed a 6-8 bars routine? Okay, we'll give you a minute. Okay, so the classic was won by Sky Blakely. Who would have guessed that? Not me. She got a 55.35. So nothing crazy compared to Jordan Childs, at least. Leanne was chasing her in second with a 54.450. And third was Karis Gurman from German from WCC with a 53.250. Addison Fada was fourth. Cara Aker was fifth. Let's see the girls who didn't do the all around. Suni did not do vault, but she did do floor. She got a 13 on floor, a 14.55 on beam, and a 15.2 on bars. Go us, Sky Blakely. I'm glad she's like, is that her only title? All around title as a senior gymnast? Not bad. Better than most. How are they wasting Karis? Should she be all arounding? And she's not. What was after the American Classic? Nationals? 2021 Nationals. I think Simone wore light purple day one. Oh, Makayla's back.
I'm back, you guys. For whatever reason, my phone just decided to turn herself off. So I'm back.
It happens.
I heard your conversation about American Classics. That was a read talking about some. Is that Sky's only all around title?
No, I was like, I'm glad she has one. I didn't think she had one. I feel better knowing that she has one.
Okay. Have we made it to nationals yet?
Is that what happens after the American Classic?
Um, I think so. Yeah. It's classics and nationals. Okay. So then it was nationals, right? So then I think everybody really got a real picture about who was making the Olympic team and who wasn't. And guess what, Nan? We haven't discussed yet on this about this journey. Oscar.
Yeah.
We haven't talked not once about the bitch who actually not the bitch, I'm so sorry. The person who actually made their team, which was Grace McCollum. So
I did a
after
little.
that,
She was
huh?
fourth at. I did a little bit.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I probably missed it.
Grace just did beam at the American Cup, and I think she had an injury. Not from the competition, but like that might be why she only did beam and why she didn't add upgrades that she might have intended to add without prior to the injury. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
um, what happened at nationals? Simone won nationals.
Didn't she stick her chang?
Probably done one of the best chains she's ever done in her life at nationals that year. Um, I think Sudi came in second. And I think Jordan Childs came in third. And hell, if I was a betting woman, I would bet Grace McCollum came in fourth. Um, I don't think Simone did the Yurchenko double pike at nationals. I don't think we saw the Yurchenko double pike again until this year. I mean, 2023. Um,
Emma Balabuyo was fourth at nationals. after
Oh wow,
day two.
I wouldn't have guessed that. Okay. Where was Grace at after nationals?
This is like 2 days of scores combined. Grace was tied in seventh place with Sky Blakely.
Wow. Okay. So Sky really was in contention until she got hurt. Like,
hmm
okay, wow.
I just wasn't paying attention to her, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was, but I wasn't.
I really wasn't. Like, I was paying attention to Sloane, but not her.
Somebody said I
Even though
want y'all
Sloane had
to.
just, I think Sloane had stopped Elite before that. What did someone say?
Yeah, I think Salone stopped Elite during COVID.
I definitely think they gave Grace the scores she needed to make a convincing case, to have
Argument.
an excuse, cover their asses.
But we haven't gotten to
Agendas
that
were
part of the
pushed.
correct, but we haven't gotten to that part of the conversation yet. Let's stay on track. We still are at nationals. We're gonna get to trials, baby. That's the main part.
Nisha, who got
After
injured
that,
running down the runway?
huh?
Who is Nisha talking about that got injured running down
Sky,
the runway?
Sky at trials.
Oh,
So after nationals, how was everybody thinking this team was going to be constructed? How was people feeling? Do you have any memories? Is there any routines that you felt were special from nationals that you would like to play?
oh, to play? Maybe. Probably Suni's bars and Simone's charm. But I remember just being like really shook, like that Grace or Kayla was gonna bump one of my faves off of the team.
Okay, now after nationals, I thought it was looking like that, like it was going to be Simone, Jordan, Sunisa, and Leanne. After nationals, that's how I thought it was going to be too.
Nationals. Oh, this was really exciting as a Leanne fan because this was when she started to be getting the second highest floor scores in the U.S.
Because they finally gave that girl some decent music, and she wasn't sitting up there marching with Paul Revere and them. Oh, Leanne needs that song.
So they gave her a 14.5 for that.
A routine I want to play is I want to. This is where we saw the end of Morgan Hurst's elite gymnastics career, and even we didn't realize that was what this was going to be. So I think she did floor at this competition. Can we play it? I think that was her last elite piece of gymnastics.
Yeah. I like this routine. I forgot I liked it.
Oh, I forgot that you were doing a little turn at that point. Right? Oh, Morgan, that was actually good.
Yeah, it was. Just
Simone's Chung.
yeah, I was like just looking
I
it
agree
up.
with that, Nisha. I agree with that.
Oh, this is.
And you know what, Kokorani, I'm glad that she. Oh, God.
Oh, she did all that was pretty straight arms. Like this was one of those moments I was talking about where I'm like, wow, my fave gymnast just like surprised me and stepped up. Everyone thought she was gonna flop.
Yep, and this was the first time everybody was like, I think this is the first time she made this full routine in competition. She was doing pieces and different variations of the routine, but this is the first time that she actually made this full, most difficult bar routine. And everybody was gagging, but like, okay, okay, okay. We feel better. Coco Ronnie said she did the full routine at American Classics, but we just did she? Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm. We absolutely can, Ladybug. We absolutely can and do. I think this is the best Chung Simone ever's done.
I can speed it down. Slow it
And when y'all
down.
put in Rebecca Andrade's Chung up, this is the Chung.
This is the chung to what?
When they be putting Rebecca Andrade's stuck Chung from Pan American Games, this is Simone's Chung. Y'all need to be putting it up again.
This is better than all of her Rio chunks.
Yes, to me.
I feel like Simone's. Why do I feel like Simone was a little cleaner in Rio, but the landing was just like she was just like a little bit short, you know? She was taking like tiny 110 hops forwards, her chest was still up, and here she's just sticking. I don't know. It's not really important, but it's something I think about. We should watch um Rebecca when she debuted her chong.
No, we shouldn't. We should stay on subject. Because we better.
I won't forget what we're doing. It's just one chong. It's a 5 second fall. Mm, it should be like really easy to find. It isn't. Brilliant. What else do you have to say about nationals, or is that it?
I want to play Grace McCollum's floor routine because I believe she started doing that era here and she just kept doing it the whole season and they still put her on that damn team.
What air? You're not talking about Beam?
No, I'm talking about Grace and her damn double double on floor. She kept doing this pop back out of bounds. Like,
Oh
you
yeah,
see?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Chung vaults, I still love them because not very many people do them. I'm over DTYs actually. I think they should be very so much devalued.
Day one or day two?
I think she did the same thing twice. Or maybe it was at
Do you
trial she did.
care?
It doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Somebody asked to also play Grace's being routine. See, she was doing it here. Like, I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't.
Well, it's not like she had good results on floor at this competition. Maybe are people really trying to say they were overscoring her by giving her a 12.45?
Yes. And they're talking about being they're overscoring her the most. Oh
Wait, what? You weren't expecting it, or what?
no, I don't. I don't remember this. Okay, I'm very curious. Can we play this B routine from this competition? 'Cause I don't remember it either. I'm sorry, Grace. I'm so sorry, my love. Nisha, are you okay? Okay, while we almost have 200 people watching the show today,
Wow.
probably the highest rated show that we've done. Of course, because I started going off on people at the beginning of the show, so of course more people would be watching. Of course, of course. Are y'all okay from all these storms going on in the middle of the country? Like I was just watching Ryan Hall on YouTube, and there are still tornadoes going on right now. I've been watching him since 3 o'clock in the afternoon. There is tornadoes going on at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, are y'all okay? Like, it's been a crazy ass tornado season this year. Okay, Nisha, thank you. Do I have anybody who live in Missouri or Oklahoma or Arkansas or Illinois? Hell, I think they had a tornado in South Carolina or North Carolina earlier. Oh, I know. Oh, I know, Johnny. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. And as my
What
good
did Johnny say?
uh,
What did Johnny say?
we love when you are messy, Makayla. And as my good co-host Ezra told me, who is a teenager who had to school my 42-year-old ass, I came into the game being messy. So, of course, the mess is always going to be drawn towards me. I called myself the Wendy Williams of gymnastics. Clearly, girl, the mess was going to always be drawn towards you. And he's right. That kid, that teenager told me a life lesson that I absolutely have to absolutely pivot from. I no longer want to be the Wendy Williams. I want to be fun. I have to think of a different, maybe the Sherry Shepherd. Maybe the Sherry Shepherd.
Kelly Clarkson.
Maybe the Kelly Clarkson. Maybe the Ellen DeGeneres. But Kelly Clarkson is a good one because I really like her show. I really wish she was on tour somewhere, but I enjoy her show.
She had Fred Richard on recently.
I know, I know. Yeah, let me pick somebody black. Um, it's definitely not the Breakfast Club. It's definitely not the Breakfast Club. Um, I don't know. If I'm saying Kelly Clarkson, I'm gonna say Jennifer Hudson because it's basically the same show. It's just different people. Kelly Clarkson is the white version of the show. Jennifer Hudson is the black version of the show. But I swear to y'all, it's the exact same show. They both starts off the show singing. It's the exact same show. Me and Addis had some very messy moments. You are absolutely right, Johnny. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. And this is why this is my karma. This is absolutely my karma because I came into the gate so hard. And this is why, again, I have such empathy for Langston because I completely understand because it's exactly the route that I chose to go. It's just I try not to be vicious. I try not to be disrespectful, even though it may come off as disrespectful, but I purposely try not to like be. But again, I'm not these individual people, so I refuse to take responsibility for the shit they got going on because I have tried very hard to rebrand and to take the best level down from 20 to maybe like 4 to maybe like 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, God, thank you. See, that's a true fan who's gonna keep me on fucking track. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's play Grace McCallum's routine.
Okay. She got the same score both days.
Okay, so then it's a very she did the exact same thing, so it's very easy to critique this.
5, 7, 8, 5, 14, 2.
Now, people saying she should not be credited for a lot of things in this routine that she was. So let's see.
Okay. The wolf
Now, y'all
turns
know
look
Grace got
good.
beautiful words. Like,
You can't come for her wolf turns.
that was good. That should not have been credited.
Like
I agree.
it was too slow.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that was no, I agree. I agree.
You don't think she connected them?
I'm not,
What?
I'm
I
not
think
sure
she
how they count.
connected it.
You think so?
Yeah. And then she just wobbled.
You don't think she kind of set up the full turn just a smidge too long?
Yes, she did, but I think that basically the majority of judges would give it, right? I'm not a
Mm.
judge.
I don't understand why she just didn't do the full turn first. Like she must. Mm.
No, like I have serious problems with any coach who would give their athlete a routine like that.
Somebody said play day two. It was worse, and she got the exact same score. Okay.
Wasn't that day 2? That was day 2. So let's watch day 1.
Okay. Grace McCallum, I'm so sorry, but this is gonna be a kind of a shitting on you when we get to trials. It is. It is. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. It's the judge's fault.
Oh, she did that very differently. She did not hold that handstand at all, day 2. And I was like, oh, there are people who are like, that's a deduction. But I don't know that maybe it's like a fake, it's not a real deduction. I don't know. She did it differently.
I do think if you should, I do think they should devalue if you don't hold the candle position. I do think so.
She didn't hold it at all, day 2.
That girl got beautiful wolf turns. I don't understand this combination.
It's such a like a code code whoring combo to me, which is not like a bad thing necessarily. I just treat it like it is.
Oh yeah, no, no. And that's why she tried to do that jump at the end. No.
No, she wobbled before she was able to set it up.
On both sides of it.
Right. Wait, I don't know. She didn't make it into the second jump? I feel like it's
But the
really.
second jump would be if she got credited for the series or not. Because the first one she definitely didn't. No. No.
No, you're right. She didn't do two jumps in a row. This, if she just did two jumps in a row, I thought that would be her backup to do two jumps in a row. Her backup is to do. What a mess. What can I say? I don't approve.
Any other routines we want to watch from nationals? Because this is kind of fun. Just going back in time, you're like, I know it just happened 3 years ago, but I really don't remember a lot of this. Like,
No, I don't remember a lot either, but I don't know. I don't know why I'm not as interested as you are.
Johnny, you're just trolling right now, and I refuse to even acknowledge that statement with a response. Like, there's no way. Um, are you ready to move on to to trials, or you're still, or you have more opinions?
No, I don't have any more. Do you?
Because I have a lot of opinions about trials. Because I do remember trials. Because I actually rewatch trials a lot. So then we have trials. So after nationals, they did not take Morgan. Oh, I do got a routine we can play with. Let's play Chelsea Memo's vault, the last vault that she did as an elite. Well, from day one, not day two, because day two kind of looked bad.
Wait, okay. I'm reading the comments. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're
Chelsea Memo at Nationals.
yeah. Vault day one, not day two, because day two was bad. Day one.
There was one competition where she hit her bars routine, right?
I think it was here. I don't think she hit it. I just don't think she fell on it. Well, she's hitting it, I guess. That was really, really a very good Yurchenko double twist from Chelsea Memo. Like,
Yeah.
you want to play her bar routine? Because I don't remember what she did actually. I know she did bars here. I know she did the floor. I think she did everything but floor.
Okay. I feel like she came off on her. She did like a shap to a clear hip half, and she didn't make it to handstand. So she like turned in and came off because she wasn't used to going that way, you know. Oh, and then day two, she didn't finish her routine.
Oh, okay, yeah, I do remember that too. We could talk about that because I do remember after nationals, people, I might be people, were putting Chelsea Memo on the Olympic team.
Based off of what?
Vault and being.
Oh, you remember some? You're like talking about a comment.
Man, that was still beautiful though.
I think she comes up right here.
Oh, because she wasn't used to swinging that way from the bars yet.
Yeah, I guess. Who knows if she like ever would have trained though. That was nice.
Oh, she had pieces. She just didn't have a routine together.
That was a nice Takachev, honestly. Chelsea was never on my team either, Misha. Was she on your team ever?
It was a lot to hope. It was a lot to hope. Because she did a
Who's
beat here that was very, very, very good.
who would be like in the standings where Chelsea was this time around?
Gabby Douglas?
Okay. And Gabby put out floor. Chelsea never put out floor.
Okay.
Or did she? Am I wrong?
Mm-mm. I don't think Chelsea ever did a 30. No, I'm just maybe Trinity for real. But my real answer is Trinity.
Oh. I feel like you don't think Trinity can make the team.
It's not that I don't think that Trinity can make the team. I absolutely think Trinity can make the team. I just haven't seen enough gymnastics for me to even put her in consideration yet.
What do you need to see though? Because she's done all 4 events.
At least Yurchenko double involved. Something higher than a damn 5'9", 6'0" bar routine. Maybe like a 6'4", 6'5". Maybe like a 6'1", 6'2" beam routine.
So she needs to be like as good as Charlize Jones? That's what you're saying?
Close. I mean, or have one event where we think she could win a medal at the Olympics. Like Charlize, not Charlize. I'm so sorry, Charlize. Like Trinity is like in the same boat as like Leanne and Kayla DeCello, but like way further down. Because if she's on the team to be the third best all arounder. Hell, Trinity is even in the same boat as Gabby, and I think Gabby is way further ahead than Trinity. Way further. You said no?
Me?
Oscar?
Yeah?
I can't hear you. Where you say it?
What did I say? I'm thinking about if that's true, if I agree that Trinity is in the same category as Kayla and Leanne, but way further down.
It's just what events is Trinity?
What event is Chelsea doing? Is winning at the Olympics.
Being that was it. I was hoping Chelsea could make it as a specialist. Not on the actual team. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Not on the 4-person team. I'm thinking Chelsea member could be the specialist behind Jade Carey. And at
Oh.
this point in time, I never would have considered they would take both Jade and Makayla Skinner as specialists. That just seems stupid to me. Okay, so we went to the Olympic trials. So after national championships, we went to Olympic trials, right? So at Olympic trials, day one, day one of Olympic trials, Simone Biles turned up like I've never seen Simone Biles turn up. Simone Biles went on Super Saiyan. Simone Biles went to another stratosphere of greatness that I never even thought that Simone Biles had the capability of. Simone Biles proved in day one of Olympic trials that she is absolutely the best gymnast that has ever been, that has ever will be, and that has ever is. She is, she will be, and she has always been Simone Biles. Mama ate that shit up at trials day one. It was so satisfying to watch her live. It was so satisfying to watch Mama stick landing. It was so satisfying to watch Mama not fall out of bounds on her triple double. It was so satisfying to watch her stick her triple double, stick her charm. I think do her double double off a beam and like I think she had a step, but it was really nice. Like Simone Biles from day one of Olympic trials turned up to a level that again I don't think nobody was prepared for. I don't think nobody was prepared for. I know other people was there. I know Suni was there. I know Jordan was there. I know Grace was there. But day one of Olympic trials, all about Simone Biles and Simone Biles only, and everybody else was just her background singers. Like, but then we had day two, and that's when Miss Sunisa Lee said, "Bitch, I could turn up too." And then Suni gave y'all the best of Sunisa Lee in day two of Olympic trials, and gave y'all performances like we've never seen before. Oscar, good Judy. I don't know if Oscar's on mute or he stepped away, but when he gets back, I want him to play these two
Sorry, I'm here.
compilation. No, no, you're good. It's this compilation video on YouTube of Simone Biles from day one of trials that I want to play.
Is it this one?
I think so. This is the very best of Simone. This is the very, I mean, I don't know how else to put it, but this is, in my opinion, the very best that we've ever seen Simone ever looked ever in anything ever.
Do I have to mute it?
I don't think so.
Because there's like Tim Daggett is talking.
Oh, well, then maybe. Yeah, yeah.
I wish she'd done the bios here though. That would have made it like the perfect all like competition. Do you not?
She still does that, like slight hiking down for no reason.
I stand on that. That she her Rio Chung was cleaner than that.
I still stand on nationals though. I still stand on nationals. Like I love that nationals walk.
The fact that Simone hasn't done a DTY since she was a junior, but she hasn't done a vault easier than an Aminar.
I
Like,
know, right?
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Her Arminar is her safe fault. Like that's crazy.
she does not like use. She doesn't pike during while she's blocking, pike her hips at all to like send it, to snap the body.
Yeah.
There are like new things I get to appreciate about Simone the more I watch gymnastics.
Even Simone's bars, like people look at it as bad. Simone's bars aren't bad. It's just she's not as flexible as most, so she can't do like a lot of the combinations that others can, but she picks great skills for herself.
What do you
Oh,
think
that was so
about
good. Oh, that
like
was so good.
Simone's bars in 2013?
Oh, that was so good. Yeah, Simone did say she can't do the bows one ball anymore. Now that was then. This is a different point in time. She probably has it back by now. Hopefully.
Yes, that was so optimistic of you. What did she get? Do you know her scores?
I have no idea.
Was it her highest all-around score of all time?
I don't. I'm not sure.
Or maybe that would be the Olympics. Rebecca is probably training the Biles. One. No one is probably training the Biles two.
Hell, I hope not. I hope not. The only person other than Simone Biles that I think could probably do the Biles to is damn Jay Carey. I wouldn't even let Rebecca Andrade to try it because she doesn't even do a chuso. So
Because she doesn't do a chusa?
I mean a syllabus. I'm so sorry.
Oops. I think she's better now than she was this night on Beam.
That's just such a crazy hard dismount off of being you guys. Like people barely can do a full in off a beam. So for her to do two instead it's straight up, it's just crazy.
And I love that she's happy with it. She has the smile immediately.
But
So
look,
it's like,
NBC, we don't need a lot less of this. We don't need a lot less of this.
I hope it's. Do you think because she's smiling like immediately when she lands it, like that, not perfectly, that means it's not? Do you think? Does that mean it's not painful when she lands, even because she's doing such a big skill?
Mm,
Or
I
can
think
the
it's a little bit of both.
Okay, Makayla said to look out for these stuck landings.
That was the best that she's done that far.
The Biles.
Into her split lead. Because even now she has issues with it. Oh, she did a triple whip turn here. I didn't even realize that. Mo was going for all of the difficulty in this routine.
7.0.
Not out of balance, not one time. Small A.
That's unbeatable.
Small A. If Simone, even now, was to do this competition, was to have this competition, there would be no hope for Rebecca Andrade. There just would be no hope. I think she took it out because she just kept going out of balance on it. I think it was a smart decision to take it out.
Do you think, would you be really surprised if she debuted like a 2.5 twisting double back on floor?
I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to get that named after her. I don't think she would because of the landing, but I wouldn't be surprised. Now, there's another compilation video I want to talk about, and then we could talk about everybody else. And I want to play Sunisa Lee's all around program from day 2, because that's when Mama turned up. And I had to put some respect on Sunisa Lee's name and her all around abilities. And I'm like, oh shit. Is Suni going to come to the Olympics and really challenge Simone Biles for real, for real? What's going on? Did they take it down?
No.
Okay.
I feel like Sunisa is such a lucky gymnast. Like the timing just has worked out for her, or it did in
It
that
did.
in that quad.
It did because even, again, I hate to do this to Sunisa. Even like when she was a junior, Leanne was clearing her. Leanne and Kelly DeSello was the 2 juniors of that quad that even when Suni was a junior, Leanne and Kelly DeSello was beating her.
Honestly, soon kind of reminds me, or these routines here remind me of Kaylee anymore. Just in terms of like the order of how good her events are. They have the
I
same
know
order in my.
other people channels they do these underrated videos. I don't do underrated videos. I say lucky or unlucky because that's how I see things or whatever, right? And I will agree that Sunisa is one of the luckiest gymnasts of all time.
Yep, it's not a bad thing. She shouldn't feel ashamed about it. She's just as talented as
Hmm.
she's lucky.
Timing and everything played out the way it did.
It was unreal as a fan of hers since she was a junior.
Hmm. Suni's father. Oh, Lady, but I stopped following the juniors because it's just too heartbreaking when they turn senior and it just doesn't pan out for them. It's too heartbreaking. So I've been stopped following the juniors. Damn, Sunny's never went on bars yet. They just been like, my God, NBC.
Right. The warm up, when it was muted, I thought it was the real thing. Or
I'm
simply
sure
muted.
somebody was doing some real gymnastics that y'all could have been playing. Beautiful.
Oh, so she's also, I don't know about also, but she has room for improvement even when she does this well, not making that connection.
She was doing her backup routine day two. And this is how I know Sunisa Lee follows me or whatever, right? So after this competition, and somebody was like, I was like, Suni, why do you change your routine if you miss the first connection? Just keep going, and your routine still will be worth more. Because I think this routine was worth a 6.8.
No,
But
I
when
think
she
her
does
max
this,
routine is a 6A.
I mean, not this routine, but her hardest routine was worth a 6.8, I think.
Yes.
But when she did this version of the routine, it was worth a 6.5. But if she would just do her regular routine and just break the connection at the beginning, it was worth a 6.6. So I tweeted that to her one time, and then she stopped doing this shit. So I'm gonna take credit for it, whether I have credit for it or not. And that's how we do things around here.
I love this routine. I watch this a lot. Do you think this is the best Sunnis ever looked on Beam, or would it be 2019 domestically when she had like the the layout series, two advert
I
series, you know?
would say here. Because when Sony put that CDD combination together, that was big. The only thing was the double twist in that code, but there was no dismount bonus in that code, and there was no deduction for doing dismounts less than a D. So
Mm,
now her floor 2019 was better, but I do enjoy this floor routine still.
oh yeah, that's a totally different situation. She looks good. She looks sharp, powerful, precise.
Oh, she actually made the double L turn here. That's
I
if
like.
Suni even does floor. Like I know at one point in
Ouch.
her dance career she was doing a memo turn. Maybe she could get that memo turn back, child. Better work, Suni. You better work. You better work. So we talked about Suni and Simone from this competition because them two in day one Simone turned up like never. Day two Suni turned up like never. But other people was here. And a routine that I want to play is Grace McCallum, day two from Florida.
Just to show like that she didn't do it well. Which day?
I think she did the same thing twice.
One day she got 13.5 and one day she got a 14.1. Oop, let's watch the 14.1.
So we know that day, the 13.5, she did that. I think this day.
Oh, oh, this is her
Yeah,
all
let's,
around
let's play.
program.
Yeah, let's play it all around. Sure, let's play
Get
it.
into it, Grace McCallum. McCollum.
That bot was okay. That bot was okay. Bars. What was she doing on bars at this time?
Ooh.
The traditional Russian bar routine, but without in bars. Yes.
Wait, did she do a downy
I think it was a
before the
Rick that kept falling on
before
her
the
balcony.
Rikna?
Mhm.
But she did a Jaeger. She held it well.
I think it's supposed to be a deduction if you don't hold it. If you do it,
So they deducted that one day.
that shouldn't have been counted.
Do you feel like there's an excuse to not have two jumps for any gymnast on beam?
Again, no, rewind. Again, that should not be credited.
Do you? Wait, what do you think?
I mean, it depends on how you do your turn. Like, I don't mind the turn being part of the dance series.
Well, why can't you do both if you want that in your routine?
You can, but I mean, it's just doing a turn. It's like, okay. I'm so sorry. Like this is not pissing me off because I never paid attention before. Can you rewind it again? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is really pissing me off because I'm like, it's not pissing me off. That's the wrong term. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. She's not getting credit for maybe this. Ooh, I would need to see it from a different angle because she might have got credit for the second half. But why didn't she just do the turn first? Like, why didn't her coaches just make her do the damn turn first? She already has a switch leaf in her. Or does she? I don't know. Those are choices.
Okay, here's her floor.
That was a much better landing.
She reminds me kind of Alice D'Amato.
A lot, yeah, I can see it. I can see it a lot. Alice D'Amato, Alice Kinsella. Yeah, wolf turns are the best.
How does she
Wolf turns,
remind you of Alice Kinsella?
the way she moves, like in her dance skills, like all of that. I can see Alice Kinsella doing that exact same movement.
Yeah.
But that's how Grace made the Olympic team.
Basically,
Um, Makayla Skinner. Let's play some Makayla Skinner routine.
day one. Day one.
Okay.
Day one.
Oh, Darian's doing great. She's over there at the WWE, you know, eating them girls down.
What does she do?
Makayla Skinner scored a. Oh, yes. I remember us having this conversation one day. I definitely need to see this 14 beam routine.
Um,
That wasn't bad.
from this angle,
That was not a connection.
I want her to pay more attention to her arm placements when she's doing all these combinations or trying to. If you just watch her arms, it's so.
Why did they zoom in on her face like that?
You're like, is she gonna throw the full in?
I mean, that was a good beam routine. Don't get me wrong.
Like, what was it? What did she get? A 14-1 something?
Hmm. Somebody said elite.
I think trials are like 2 months away now, right?
I think so too. Yeah. Uh, I will say this. I think Skinner had a better performance than Chris McCollum. I know she didn't
Day
score as
one, her day two was different. And we didn't watch her bars. Should we watch her bars?
sure. I don't think they had clips of her bars.
It was just someone else have posted it. Ray, Pack, Bamboo, full pirouette, double double.
Oh, okay. Oscar, are you still there?
I don't know why I'm doing this, but
Oh, okay.
I just, I feel like I need a reminder. I'm ready. It's been enough time.
Yeah, me too. So, do you have any other points that you feel like you need to make?
If nothing else.
Oscar up there falling asleep. I think I'm tapped out too.
I'm falling asleep.
I can't hear you.
Wait, what?
I'm so sorry. I thought you was falling asleep because I can't hear what you were saying. I keep asking you stuff and you're not responding to it.
Sorry, I was talking. I didn't realize the connection was bad. The video
Oh,
must be
oh,
suffering then. What were you asking me?
I was asking, is there anybody else from trials that we should talk about? Oh, Leanne. Oh my God. Oh, that's how Grace made it to the damn team because Leanne was fucking up at trials. Oh, somebody said, can we play one of Jordan's all around compilations?
Yeah. What were you asking me?
What were some of your memories from trials? What were some of your highlights from trials? Who did you think should have made the team?
Leanne should have made the team. And the specialists should have gone to um Cara Aker or Riley McCusker.
You would have still let Riley try with her messed up ankles.
Well, yes, I would because I saw her hit the bar routine at trials. And she's going as a specialist, as with Cara. Who would you send as the specialist?
It would have been Cara.
Oh, okay.
I don't even understand how Makayla Skinner. It was either making the team or go home for Makayla Skinner for me.
Team Jordan Charles. There's no all around video.
That wasn't a bad wolf turn. At this point, they only was making her do it one time.
That was like such a good chuso.
Hmm.
Does she bend her knees at all? Hmm?
I'm so sorry. What did you say?
I asked if you think she bends her knees at all on her layout skills.
Uh, a little bit, but it's very hard to tell.
Just if she's getting that deduction. I wonder.
And when she went to the Olympic Games, they said artistry. What the fuck is this?
I remember being like, okay, she's like a lock.
Hmm. I remember LeBron was like, "Okay, Zoe, enough, girl. Get out my way, bitch."
What'd you say?
I remember when LeBron was like, "Okay, Zoe, enough, girl. Get out my way, girl."
What'd you say about Zoe?
I remember at the trials when LeBron was like, "Girl, get out my way. I'm ready to hug Jordan. Girl, get out my way, girl."
Oh.
Um, trying to think of who else was a key player at trials, like for real, for real. We could play a Kara Aker being routine with her. With okay, this is a good one.
Why do you think Leanne's floor scored um so why she didn't have a higher floor score in the team final last year?
Um, I don't remember what the hell she did, so I don't know. I think she. I mean, a 13-2 on floor is not a bad score, is it?
Not compared to the world's, but compared to what she was scoring domestically.
I don't think she was getting credited for something. Maybe her wolf turn, she didn't get it all the way around.
Expressiveness is 3 times. Liam has definitely regressed on ball. Like her DTY used to be cleaner.
Oh yeah.
Tier. Nice. Oh, while we're here, what if we're really thinking about routines? We can watch Emma Beam. I'm getting things mixed up. Let's watch this first.
Ooh. All right. Wasn't this the routine where she was doing two Anotis, not Anotis, two Corbett's, and everybody was like, "Why is she doing two Corbett's?" Oh my god!
In the same way that people would say that, oh, they prefer gymnasts with a European look or lines, do you think that you could that there's a preference for European skills?
Oh, absolutely.
Me too.
And it's crazy because the European girls of today's era really don't have the European look at all. Like the Russians, not the Russians, the British and the Italians both are like American gymnastics clone.
Wait, can we watch Emma Malabuyo's beam from the national championships? Because
I
it
guess.
scored a 14.6. I guess I forgot about it.
That was nice. really know.
she she had. That was fun.
That was fun. So after trials, after what we saw, and after what you remember, do you think leading up into the way they picked the team, A, do you agree with the way they picked the team? B, do you understand why they picked the teams that they picked?
Yeah, or no, I don't agree. And yes, I understand why they picked the teams that they did.
And I also did this little thing to show everybody that after every competition is going to change until trial. So to have your emotions, so much of your emotions invested into this one classic, where after trials it's going to change. Like
But also, we're gonna know so much more after the classic.
that's true too, because after classics in that part, we knew Jordan Charles was one to really look out for. Like it was really going to be Simone, Suni, and Jordan, and somebody else.
Well, that's true. If you there's certain similarities if you're comparing it to the last trials, but there are certain differences also. I think
Yeah, because it's a five-person team, and everybody doesn't have to do the all around.
that's a huge difference, right? I guess I was just saying that just cause some just because it was no big deal, certain things at last quads classic, the year of the Olympics, doesn't mean it won't be a big deal this time around.
Absolutely. And Ladybug, that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. I'm gonna put that. Hold on, let me pin that comment. Let me pin that comment.
I mentioned Sky immediately, didn't I?
Y'all keep acting like Sky Blakely is not a thing, and how both Suni and Sky has to get through Sky Blakely to make this team. Now I do think one of them can make the team with Sky, but I don't think all three of them can make the team together. And right now, at this moment in time, I'm Team Sky.
You've been Team Sky.
Period. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb, whose fleece was white as snow.
Is there a 2021 competition? Should we watch Sky for the American Classic that she won?
Sure.
Well, like where was she? Where
I
which
don't know if there's videos
competition
of it.
would give us an idea of where she could have been at the Tokyo Olympics?
I don't know if you're gonna be able to find videos of it. That American Classics was very secretive.
Oh, really?
I think it was on. I don't know if Flip Now was a thing at that point in time, or was it that other thing?
I don't know.
What was that other gymnastics app called, you guys? Um,
Flip now.
No, the one there used to be one.
Flow?
Flow. There we go.
Why am I looking for her? Flo posted a video of Sky.
Planning a trip to
Definitely not planning a trip.
We're gonna double back this round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She did a full out, I think, as a junior. Okay, I guess you're right. Oh, here's your balance.
You see how American classes always been in the gym because it's always been a lower level competition. But Winter Cup, they need to stop playing with that thing.
Yeah, that was weird. Oh,
That was nice.
yeah, that looks great.
I mean, this routine don't look that much different from the routine she does now.
Is it different? It's, I guess, it's very, very similar. Did she do a wolf turn?
Uh huh. Wow, that was a shot. Yeah, baby, you better smile off of that one. That was good.
Mmm. Did they post her floor? I don't think so. Okay. After trials.
That's it. So, uh, that is it, and that was the gist of my topics for today. Uh, you have anything else you want to talk about?
Nothing pressing right now.
Cool, cool, cool. Well, then we're going to end the show at this moment in time. Oscar, tell people how they can find you.
You can find me on YouTube and Instagram at Gymnastics Saves Lives, and Catfish Crenshaw on Twitter. Thank you.
Do you have any new videos that the people should be looking out for?
Mm, not right now, but like definitely in the future, for sure.
Cool,
There's
cool,
lots of
cool.
plans in place.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank
Are
you
you
all
about
for.
to go to bed or stay up?
I am finna go to bed because I have to go to work tomorrow.
I'm going to
I
bed
might stay
too.
up for a little bit, but I'm gonna go to bed. Uh, Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode. And well, everything I said at the beginning of the video still stands. Stop tagging me into the shit where other people have drama. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I purposely avoid the drama, so stop doing that. Stop doing that. Thank you all so much, and I love you all. See you all next week. Bye.
Bye, kisses.